to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Spots in the NFC Championship game. This one is underway. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up the challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here. 3rd and short, Mayfield. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And his first pass falls incomplete. Just couldn't find Rome Odunze there. And now it's 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Mayfield now from the gun. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. There's the intensity we expected to play off. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Williams with 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers set the big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Give it to Irving on the option. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Buccaneers leading so far. Back to to Soldier Field in just a moment. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Point it right. 180!
The tight end in motion now.
What's up?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Headed out right. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Mayfield throwing on fourth. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. He's still going. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, here's Swift. Makes the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Yes!
Williams from the gun. This one's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points in this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. They'll begin his return from the 11. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. First down. Here's Baker. Bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good. For a first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. Baker now from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Kings! 180! Regular! Real. What's up?
Third and long for him here. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Hey, look! Point it right. 180!
Mayfield to throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Williams to throw. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
What is on?
Williams to throw on first. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 32-yard
5 still to go here. This is second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Kmet pulls it in along the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Williams. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. Santos' kick is good, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One of the tight ends in motion left. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third down, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Omadunze touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a time, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
We give to Irving to start this drive. It's an excellent look to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Get this out quickly. It's McMillan. And this one doesn't go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Baker throwing again. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
To throw is Williams. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He takes this in on his side of midfield. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results. Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
The Bucs will
All right, they're going to throw for it.
conversion.
Escapes the pocket. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Bears 18.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Luther Burden now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Flushed out of the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Limited damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Running behind center with Swift. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
To throw, Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
On target to Moore. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's going to be Bears football, and they face elimination. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here's Williams again. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
It's a gain of 20. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Irving. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Moving 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Front pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey! 180! Real. Alert! Hey, alert 33! Point it right.
Desperation time here. That one's good to Godwin. He got out of bounds after a small gain. And that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Irving on the inside give. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucks have the first.
Hey, alert!
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
180!
Handoff headed right. Irving. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Regular!
To throw, Mayfield. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
5 yards on the way. And it's third down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. 180. Real.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Buccaneers down by only 1. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
180. Run. Attack.
He's back to throw. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him an out to pick up the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay.
They'll run this with Irving. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that 1 stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
180. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Back to throw. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd down and maybe their last snap before trying a potential game winner. Looking to throw it. Got his man. It's on him. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 4-yard line.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
180. Stop.
Irving can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's another for it. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take them.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get